Who here has ever worked a survival job?
Oh my God.
Raise your hand. Be honest with friends. A survival job, right? Yes. So I had to be a fit, hot guy in Provincetown, Massachusetts, as a go-go boy while I was there doing a play. I was in Take Me Out, the baseball play. We all get naked. Yeah, I was the first person to turn around in that shower. I was brave back then. But I had to work a survival job. And to prepare for this number, since all three of us, me, David Hull, and Scott Michael Foster, who played White Josh, and Nathaniel, we were told, you have 2 weeks. 2 weeks, thank God, became 5. But imagine like hearing, hey, Vin, how do you feel appearing on national television in a black Speedo? When is this happening, Aline? When? Give me the date. When, please, when? Yeah, so 2 weeks became 5, but it actually was a huge blessing in disguise, because what ended up happening was I met Eric the Trainer. And Eric the Trainer, he's a celebrity trainer, and he trains like Marvel superheroes, DC superheroes. He's really incredible. He's a walking ball of sunshine, and he was my mentor, my friend. He helped me transform my body. I lost 30 pounds in 5 weeks. And because of him, I was able to maintain my physique. And I now have this new found appreciation for taking care of yourself and being empowered to create the body that you want, depending on the role you want to play. And of course, I'm Vincent Rodriguez III, so I took that way over here, and I was like, I'm gonna actually live by that. I'm gonna create the body I want for the roles I play. And I did that with Love as Henry Cruz, who was described as a bisexual Filipino dreamboat. Think of every rom-com you've ever seen. There's a hot guy in it, and they're always white, and they're unexplainably hot. No reason, they're just hot. They're just there and they're hot. So I decided in With Love, I thought, I'll just be ridiculously fit and hot. And Gloria Calderon-Kellett, our showrunner, she just made sure that, I think we need a drink over here on this side. I mean, they want the booze too. Get drunk. This only makes me look better. But on With Love, I got to play a bisexual Filipino dreamboat, and Gloria Calderon-Kellett had no problem supporting me in my efforts to maintain a physique that she made sure was tailored within an inch of its life. So the clothes I wore on With Love were very, very tight, very fitted, and I was at the gym 5 times a week working out with Eric, because I wanted to represent this archetype that I grew up seeing. But I wanted to see a Filipino face in that role, and that's what kind of motivated me. So we did lose Eric a few years ago, unfortunately, to a tragic accident. But honestly, he lives on in my heart. I mean, in my body, in the way I work out, in the way I treat people, and the belief I have in myself and others when I walk into any space, especially a gym. And yeah, I really have him to thank. So I think about it every time I work out, or any time I actually get to do this number, because I saw him every day during this whole period. But speaking of survival jobs, I did spend about 11 years in New York pursuing a career on Broadway. And as you guys know with survival jobs, they're temporary. They're to facilitate the thing you really, really want. And so I got really excited, because it took me so many years in New York to get the ultimate survival job. Bartender. Not as big of an applause as I thought. Okay, no, but I agree. Okay, so anyone been to New York? Or okay. Well, if you've been to the gay scene in Nueva York, you are familiar with the gay sports bar known as Gym Bar, which I would frequent all the time. And one day, I was going to Gym Bar, and I noticed there's a Japanese restaurant opening next door, and they want bartenders and servers. And I was like, hey, how's it going? I'm Asian. I'm handsome. I can learn stuff. What up? I'm an actor. I can do all kinds of shit. So I so I got to be a server there, but they wouldn't let me be a bartender because I had no experience. I can act like I do, please. Let me dance for you. Let me. No, okay. Chorus line. Anyway, all right. I'm a musical theater nerd. I should have started this whole show by saying I love musicals.
Yeah.
That's actually the thing that Rachel Bloom and I had in common. We both were like, "Do you listen to only musicals?" Yeah, me too. Do you know any other music? Any other genres of music? She's like, "I do not." I'm like, "Cool, me too." But so I'm there as a server at this Japanese restaurant, and I'm pestering the manager to like the owner, like, please let me bartend. Like, you have a bar manager, you have a female bartender, she's beautiful, hot, she makes all these drinks. You need another bartender, you need an Asian bartender, one that wears tight clothes, one that goes to the gym, one that will flirt with everyone who comes to that bar. I'm like, please put me in, coach, put me in. That sounded dirty. And eventually he did, so I got trained, and Mo, the bar manager, tall white guy who was a Japanese pastry chef. I don't make this up. A white guy, Japanese pastry chef. But that made him an amazing mixologist. And he taught me how to make one of our most popular cocktails at this bar. And that's all I made that night. It was a lychee with very specific ingredients. So I kind of thought it would be fun if like I made one. But here's the thing. On Crazy Ex-Girlfriend, my character Josh becomes a Flairtender. Is that what a Flairtender is?
Yeah.
The one that flips the drinks. Okay, wait. If you don't know what a Flairtender is, I'll give you a more visceral example. Tom Cruise in Cocktail. Okay, I think the energy in the room just shifted with the men and the women when I said the T word. We call him TC in the biz. We call him TC. But yeah, so they thought, Aline thought it would be funny if Josh Chan saw the movie, and what would Josh Chan do if he saw that movie? And of course, in the episode, he dresses like Tom, and he gets a big head about it, and it's ridiculous. But I thought that was kind of funny because it's like art imitating life. My character, Josh Chan, becomes a Flairtender, and then I was a bartender. Anyway. So, but when I did that, Aline Brush McKenna gave me like 2 weeks to study for this because she was like, do you know how to do this? And I'm like, no, but I'll learn. How long do I have? So I studied the YouTube videos and bought the DVDs, got all the equipment, and I actually, I learned how to do it. And I put together all these moves. And I got to talk with the director about these moves. I got to do the previews for it. I got to film some options for him and pitch them to him. And so here's actually there's a video of me doing it. So this is approved choreography that I put together for the final Josh Chan Flairtender moment. So can we get that playback right now? Watch this. Anyone remember that scene from when the zit popped and everyone went into the martini? And there's that close-up shot. So this is a fun fact. Probably none of you would know. The original script called for the zit fluids not to go in a martini or her beverage. They're supposed to go onto her. And I remember watching our stand-in with goggles and a bag over her saying, what character she was, because we were testing it before we shot it. I have video of this. None of you will ever see it for very good reason. Because we want to keep our jobs. And let's just say, we changed the writing of the scene to just have it go into a martini glass. We won't ever speak of this. Okay, goodbye. It was pretty bad. It's kind of bad. Okay, this ice that I prepped here is like melting already, so I'm gonna have to get new ice. But basically, so I wanted to see if I could do that again. So I'm gonna try to recreate this moment. And when I do, I full disclosure, it's been a minute. Danny like twirls things for a living, and I'm like, don't judge me to my face. Just do it behind closed doors like everyone else. But then after I do this little flair moment, I thought I'd make a cocktail for 2 lucky audience members who win my Crazy Ex-Girlfriend trivia. But I need music to do this and stuff. So I thought, I don't know. Joe, do you sit?
I'm fucking ready for this one.
Oh yeah.
Because I love the Beach Boys. Okay, here we go.
All right. So what did he did was what song was that? Oh yeah. Okay, cool.
Oh my God, Kokomo!
That's like really good.
Fuck, I'm old.
That's amazing. I just feel like I just want to listen to him. I don't even want to do my bit anymore. Yeah. I'm way too distracted right now. I'm gonna do my best to continue. Joe, you're doing a lovely job. Boost it up. Give it that Tom Cruise energy. Okay, here, wish me luck, guys. No, there's no water in this. Water! Real ice. Yes. Cue the applause. But seriously, thank you guys so much. Drink on. I'm gonna make some cocktails. So this is gonna be your like verbal vocal intermission. But enjoy the beautiful piano stylings of Joe as he guides us through our libations.
No, I'm putting real Beach Boys on.
Oh yeah. Well, also here's what I really need to do. Here's what I really need to do, y'all. I need to come up with some good Crazy Ex-Girlfriend questions. Ooh. Yeah. Montego. Crazy Ex-Girlfriend fans, did we sing a song to spoof this song? Yes, we did. I was the John Stamos character. We need a pink tank top that's specifically cut like John Stamos' tank top of Full House. It happened. All right, I gotta figure out some questions. I'm gonna make these drinks, and I'm gonna come up with some Crazy Ex-Girlfriend questions, and whoever can get them right, they get these cocktails. All right, BRB. Pump it up, Joe.